Hello, welcome to Millwall Fan TV. This is a Monday Roundup, and we'll be talking about the post-match analysis for a very, very good away win against Rotherham, and we'll also be talking about pre-match predictions for Burnley game. Before we start the video, please, if you could hit the like button and subscribe to Millwall Fan TV, both would be massively appreciated. So let's get straight into it. Let's talk a bit about the win against Rotherham on Saturday. Firstly, a very good win. I think one of Millwall's first away wins of the season. Well, it's Millwall's first away win of the season, but it's one of the first. It's one of the quickest Millwall away wins of the season. So, in other words, we normally take sort of till October, November to pick up our first away win, or even longer. But this time we've won the game. We won our first away game in the first away game of the season. Fantastic, really good. Brilliant, fantastic start to the season. And it was a very, very boring game, wasn't it? Not much in it. I thought Rotherham controlled majority of the first half. However, I thought we looked better. We looked more sprightly in the second half. Whatever Roundup said to them, I think Roundup said something like, we need to brighten. He said something to them, and that obviously worked because, we looked good. And it was a Rotherham mistake that gave us our goal. Jed Wallace pouncing onto the end of it. It was just a Mason Bennett ball. It was easy. It looked easy to clear for the Rotherham back line, and he's just miskicked it, hasn't he? He's just completely miskicked it. It's gone through his legs, and Jed Wallace is through on goal. I don't know what their goalkeeper was doing coming out that far, by the way, but yeah, Jed Wallace had an easy finish. But 1-0, really, really happy with that. They're normally our bogey, so as we discussed in the pre-match predictions for the game. So yeah, to win that game by 1-0 is a fantastic result for us. So that's a brilliant win, fantastic win. But let's get talking about the Carabao Cup game on Wednesday at the Den. So let's talk about Burnley first. Obviously, Burnley managed by Sean Dyche, an ex-Millwall player. They're a good team. They're well organised. They're a solid Premier League outfit now. They're looking very, very good in the Premiership. They beat. They just look very, very good. I mean, yesterday they lost 4-2. I think it was 4-2 to Leicester. But we need to make sure we're on top here. We need to make sure we're pressing well. We're doing all the basics right. Otherwise, we won't get anything out of it. We won't get a result against Burnley. But one to watch for them, obviously, is Chris Wood, ex-Millwall player, knows where the back of the net is, scored a cracking goal yesterday, and I expect he'll be looking to cause the Millwall defence some problems when he comes up against us on Wednesday night. So let's get straight into the Millwall lineup. So before we talk about the prediction of the game, let's talk about the lineup. So here's the lineup I think Gary Rowett is going to choose to start the game. I think he's going to carry on with Bartosz Białkowski in goal. He's going to carry on with Romeo Hutchinson, Cooper, and he's going to play Scott Malone, so 4 at the back instead of 5. And then we're going to play Ryan Woods and Ryan Leonard in the midfield with Jed Wallace, and I think he's going to play Conor Mahoney on Wednesday. And then up top, he's going to hopefully, fingers crossed, go with Smith, and he's back, Troy Parrott. There you go. Let's talk a bit about Troy Parrott. There was a report from London News Online today, Richard Cowley, that Troy Parrott is back in contention for the game on Wednesday night. He's recovered from his injury, and therefore he could make his Millwall debut. I'm going for him to start the game. What a brilliant debut that could be. It would be really good to see him against the Premier League defence. That's a really fantastic opportunity for Troy Parrott to really show Millwall fans what he's about. If he can run the Burnley defence ragged and score a goal or two, that will really show the Millwall fans that this guy is a proper striker. So really can't wait to see Troy Parrott in action for Millwall. It's one that we've all been looking forward to, and it happened, and we've all been looking forward to seeing him play. He's got injured, but now he's back, and hopefully he's gonna come back and he's gonna score some goals for us this year. Really looking forward to him coming back. And let's get straight into a prediction for Wednesday night's game. As I always say, I like to be optimistic. This one's a bit harder, but I'm gonna go for a 2-1 Millwall win. And I'm gonna go for Troy Parrott and Matt Smith to get the goals and see us through to the next round. And we're gonna hopefully face Manchester City. But Burnley are gonna be a tough opposition. There's no two ways about it. We're going to have to be our best to beat them. and it's going to be a very good cup match. So without further ado, come on you Lions.